Friends, welcome to Coding Shiksha. So in this video, I will be discussing the top 10 CSS frameworks for front-end developers in 2019. So let's start the presentation. So before starting it, let me introduce myself. My name is Gautam and I am basically a YouTuber, and I have also a website called as codingsiksha.com, and I am basically a web developer from India. So let's start the list. So before building any kind of web project, we think of this framework called as Bootstrap. Bootstrap is the framework for building mobile apps, mobile friendly websites. So it is developed by Twitter, as you all know, and it has a mobile first approach, and it has a rapid prototype, and it has a large community of developers. So basically, if you find any kind of issues regarding Bootstrap, you can anytime go to this community and ask questions. So this is the first framework. Second framework is Foundation. Foundation is another choice if you don't want to use Bootstrap. So if you don't like Bootstrap syntax, you can greatly follow this framework also, Foundation. It has full tooling, all the features. It has extreme flexibility, and it has more than just user interface components, and it is training and consulting. Number three framework comes is Bulma. Bulma is a new framework which has come into the front end developers scenario, and it is an open source framework. And basically, it has a website where you can go to, and you can also search GitHub accordingly. Some developers have their code snippets regarding Bulma, and you can find numerous number of YouTube videos also. So it is quite popular among front-end developers right now, and it has extremely readable classes. So the syntax is very clear, and it has a very flat learning curve. You will easily learn this framework, just compared to the large frameworks such as Bootstrap and Foundation. So if you don't want to waste your time, you can just concentrate on this minimalistic framework such as Bulma, and basically it is elegant also. Number fourth, we have UIKIT. UIKit is again a open source framework, and it is minimalistic, and it is super clean. It is elegant also, and it has again less size. Number fifth framework, we have Semantic-UI. Semantic-UI is again a open source framework, guys. You can search more on this GitHub, or you can type on Google Semantic-UI and go to the official documentation. Basically, I have not personally used this framework, but I am including this in the list because I know that this is a promising framework. Many developers have rate this framework, so that is why I'm including this framework in the list. Number sixth, we have SUSY. So SUSY is again a promising framework which has come into the GitHub repositories. I was exploring one day, and I came across this framework, that is SUSY. So this is again a great framework if you want to build mobile friendly websites. So MATERIALIZE, you all know, it is a framework which has been popularly supported by Google. All their websites, all their mobile apps are based upon MATERIALIZE framework. And if you want to follow the rules of Google, if you want to make a Google friendly website, you can use this MATERIALIZE framework. It is quite easy framework, and the syntax is also very easy. Number 8 comes is pure.css. So basically, it is not a framework, rather it is a set of CSS modules that you can use in your web project. So basically, if you don't want to use any kind of framework, rather you only need some kind of CSS rules, then it contains some CSS rules that you can apply to your web project. So you can download this. Number 9, we have Skeleton. Skeleton is again it is not a framework, rather it is a boilerplate code that you can include it into your web project. So it is similar to pure.css. Lastly, we have MILLIGRAM. MILLIGRAM is again a minimalistic CSS framework which I explore it on GitHub. So this is again a good framework, open source, and this is a list, guys, that I have produced, the 10 CSS frameworks that are trending among the front-end developers community. So thanks very much, guys, for watching this video, and please like this video if you liked it, and please share it among your friends. And also lastly, please subscribe this channel by hitting the red subscribe button, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Until then, thank you very much.